Every morning at 5:15, Helen Houlihan is hard at work trying to get over 70 swimmers from all three of Missoula's high schools in the pool training for their next meet.
Well, there are days when I don't call myself a coach. I actually call myself like a CEO because I answer a zillion questions. And I walk on the pool deck at a swim meet and I literally get pulled in 14 different directions.
Houlihan said she tries to find a balance between the competition among all three schools, but it can be challenging.
Well, number one, you can't play favorites. And you have to recognize that there are going to be good swimmers at each school, and there are going to be swimmers that need a lot of help at each school. And you have to be able to balance what's going on in the pool all the time.
Houlihan tries to create an atmosphere where all swimmers feel like they are one team.
I think sometimes people ask how you create that, but I think it's just an individual. You coach the individual and you coach it as a group, and then when they're in the pool and everybody's swimming, you find each one of them will have their own individual success.
With such a large number of swimmers, Houlihan is constantly bombarded with questions. From parents to swimmers and swim caps to racing lineups, she deals with it all.
Sometimes it's tough. I mean, I've literally looked at a swimmer who came over to ask me a question and said, "I'm super sorry, I cannot talk to you at this moment. I have to go take care of something else."
She has to manage grade checks, attendance, and injuries with the actual sport. But Houlihan still manages to keep a positive attitude.
I just come on the deck every day and just believe that I'm going to take it one day at a time, and the season seems to fly by. So.
Although she tries to form one team, she still wishes there was more time to spend with individual teams.
I guess I would say there are days where it's very frustrating. There are days when I would love to sit and focus on just one school, and I would love to take just one team to a swim meet and really work on the camaraderie of that team and the team development, things like that, but I don't have that opportunity.
The teams at all three schools have grown significantly over the past 8 years that Houlihan has been coaching, but the administration has still left her in sole charge of all teams.
I think that it's time for them to address it. I think that they need to take a look at the fact that each team now has a viable number of swimmers to hire a head coach for each school and an assistant coach for each school. Being spread this thin, the liability is huge. I think about the liability every single day. I think about the safety of our kids every single day.
While Houlihan has concerns about the future, she tries to focus on making sure every swimmer improves and enjoys their time on the swim team.
They're just, every school has its own personality. And I guess like I said, I don't play favorites. I really want everybody on the team, whether they're a really good swimmer or they're a brand new swimmer, to find success every time.
Reporting for Spartan TV, I'm Josh Cook.